I can definitely relate to trying to visualize my dream life. But in that moment when I'm visualizing my dream life, I kind of like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like I would just immediately be like, okay, but you know you don't have this. Like, you're thinking about it, but you know you don't have this. And that is what I struggled with the most. The moment that I got that under control probably was one of the best days of my life, because I'm here. Love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give all day. What's up, Unique Nation? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you can join the family and become a part of Unique Nation. I'm Neek if you are new. So by the title of this video, you already know what we're going to be talking about. I'm definitely going to try to make it as short and sweet and get right to the topic. So let's just get right into the video. So if you guys are caught up with my videos, then you know my last video I talked about what not to do when you're manifesting. So this video is going to kind of be a play off of that video as well, or it's gonna all work together. Even my video how I manifested my dream luxury apartment, they're all kind of like going to be working together. So you definitely want to make sure that you watch each and every one of the videos, and I will definitely have them linked down in the description box below for you. But today we're going to talk about imagination or visualization, unlocking your imagination. If you are familiar with manifestation or manifesting, law of attraction, things like that, then you know that a part of manifesting whatever it is that you want, you have to have an imagination. You have to be able to visualize what it is that you are trying to manifest. And that's definitely a very important key to manifesting what it is that your heart desires. So I want to talk to you guys about that today. So I'm actually going to just talk about what actually pushed me to make this video, because I had already had it in my mind that I was going to do it, but then I was answering comments last night, which, by the way, if y'all do not know, I answer every single comment. I respond to every single comment, so make sure you comment down below and leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe. But anyway, I was answering a comment yesterday on my video, and I'm actually gonna read it to you guys because it's kind of gave me confirmation to make this video. So I'm gonna see if I can find it. Give me 1 second. Okay. So I finally found it. I had to do some searching for it because I have a lot of comments on that video. Okay, so this subscriber, I'm not even sure that if they subscribed or not, but a viewer, they wrote to me a day ago. They said, I prefer scripting than visualizing from the sound of this video. I sometimes intentionally sabotage my visualizations by thinking of the exact opposite of what I want. And even though I try and stop, it's hard. I definitely think it's something I need to look at and understand more. Maybe subconsciously I feel I don't deserve my manifestations. So I think listening to sleep track, scripting, and living in the I've already got what I want state will not only help me get my manifestations, but deal with, I'm not sure what they meant by that, but in my subconscious, so I can visualize if I ever felt like it later. If I ever feel like it later. Also, meditation will be helpful. Okay, so this comment stood out to me a lot because I can relate. I can definitely relate to trying to visualize my dream life. But in that moment when I'm visualizing my dream life, I kind of like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like I would just immediately be like, okay, but you know you don't have this. Like, you're thinking about it, but you know you don't have this. And that is what I struggled with the most. Alongside worrying, that is what I struggled with the most. Like, it was like I just couldn't for the life of me complete a visualization moment or a imagination moment, because my subconscious mind will always kick in and say, but you know you don't have that, but you know you don't, it's not here, you know you're just dreaming, you're just thinking, you're just visualizing. But the moment that I got that under control probably was one of the best days of my life, because I'm here. So let me get a little bit deeper into that. So first and foremost, I watch sermons by Pastor Mike Todd on YouTube at Transformation Church. If you're not familiar with him, you definitely need to get familiar with him. Okay, he is a teacher. He teaches like no other. He keeps your attention. He gives you all the knowledge that you feel like you might be lacking, or even if you feel like you have the knowledge, he kind of gives you a different perspective and how to look a different look on things. So when I was thinking about doing this video, I immediately thought, well, I need to kind of base my video off of his sermon that he was teaching about. And his sermon was actually called Unlocking Your Anointed Imagination. I'm titling this video Unlocking Your Imagination. And the reason why I didn't say anointed is because I know a lot of people are not into God like that, but I hope that if you're not, one day you might give him a try, because he is an amazing God. But for my YouTube purposes, I am titling this video Unlocking Your Imagination, because ultimately, even if you don't believe in God and you believe in the universe or the Most High, whoever your higher power that you believe in, you still have to have an imagination, because you're not going to get what you want if you can't even see what it is that you are trying to manifest. So in Pastor Mike Todd's sermon, he was talking about how he was imagining his building that he wanted his church to be at. And I'm not going to go into depth about his situation and how he imagined and he believed, because I cannot tell his story like he can. So make sure you go check it out. It is linked in the description box below after you watch this video. But basically, he was saying how he imagined his dream building for his church. He imagined his dream building for his church's offices, and he got it within 5 years. And that's actually a beautiful situation, because if you only knew how much his building cost, you would be like, oh my God. So, but he also talked about crazy faith and believing and knowing that you can have whatever it is that you want, but you have to start off with faith. You have to start off with believing that you already have it. And believing is seeing. If you can see it, you can believe it, you can achieve it. Okay, this is stuff that they were teaching us in school, but they really didn't get deep into it. And I mean, if you're like me, I was a school person. I love school, but some things I kind of miss. But believing is achieving. Okay, so just believe it, for one. So with visualizing or imaginations or imagining, you have to see it, even if the situation is an unusual situation, even if you feel like it's impossible for you to get, even if it feels like it's impossible for you to achieve. If you can see it in your mind, if you can see it in your dream, if you can see it every time you close your eyes, that's you manifesting. You're manifesting whatever it is that your heart is desiring. Okay, let's hear me clear. If you can see it when you close your eyes, if you can see it when you dream, if you can see it when you're meditating, if you can see it and you feel that you already have that, that's you manifesting whatever it is that you are desiring. I have had that feeling on multiple occasions, but we're going to get to that. The key to manifesting is your imagination or visualization. That is the source of manifestation, because yes, we script. I talk about scripting a lot on my channel. Scripting is the same thing. You're writing down what it is that you really want in life, and that is how you're manifesting what it is that you want. But along with scripting, along with journaling, or whatever other techniques that you use to manifest what it is that you want, you have to mentally see what it is that you want to manifest. Imagination or visualizing or visualization is creating a different situation to what we are currently experiencing. So let's use an example. You're in a place where you're not really happy with your current situation. Let's just say you're living with 6 different people, and you're not really comfortable where you are. You don't have the space that you want to, you don't have the space where you can create or work, whatever it is that you're wanting to do. You don't have that because you're somewhere where you're uncomfortable. And in that uncomfortable state, you still need to be able to see the bigger picture or the brighter picture. You still need to be able to focus on seeing what your future is going to be like, okay? Does that make sense? Am I making sense to y'all? You need to be able to see what it is that you are manifesting in an uncomfortable situation. And if I'm being totally honest, seeing where you want to be or visualizing where you want to be in the most uncomfortable situation. I mean, when I say the most uncomfortable situation, that is the most powerful time of your life. Like, that is the most powerful time that you can ever manifest anything that you want in this life, because that's just showing that you have this, you have the ability to still believe. You get it? You see where I'm going with this? You have the ability to still believe in that current situation, even when you're not feeling, even when you feel like you're just not where you want to be, and but you can still see, you can still visualize, you can still dream about this life or this person or this thing, whatever it is that you know are manifesting. If you can do that in that most uncomfortable moment, you have already unlocked the key to manifestation. If you have not, I want you to do that. I want you to try. Even if you feel like you are if you've hit rock bottom, if you feel like you've hit rock bottom and you know nothing seems to be going your way, nothing seems to be going right, if you can just picture, imagine, visualize how you want things to go, how you want everything to look to a T. I mean, be very, very detailed. You have to visualize with detail, okay? Don't leave anything out. Like, make sure you are detailed when you're visualizing so that you can manifest whatever it is that your heart is desiring. I'm telling you, that works. I promise you it works. If you know, then you know. And I hope that you trust me and believe what I'm saying, because I will not steer you wrong and I will not lie to you. Everything was at one point an imagination, or everything at one point was just a visual, or everything at one point was someone's visualization. So Mercedes-Benz didn't just pop out and boop, it was here. Somebody dreamed, or somebody visualized, or somebody imagined Mercedes-Benz being this vehicle, and then they visualized, they dreamed about it, they imagined it being one of the most luxurious cars that you could ever purchase. Like, you see where I'm going with this? Like, it started off small, of course, and then it grew. Mercedes-Benz, they grew throughout the years, over years time, and continuously still growing. So it started off with imagination, and it might have seemed small to the person who, you know, was visualizing it, who started the cars, and who started, you know, visualizing it. I'm pretty sure it started off small, and they probably, I mean, if they was, you know, into manifesting back then, they probably knew that it was going to be big how it was, because they believed. And I know that a lot of times, like when you're manifesting, or if you have this certain desire that you want, like if you have this particular thing, business, job, whatever it is that you are trying to manifest, it might seem like you don't have the education, it might seem like you don't have the resources, and it also might seem like you don't have the networking, or so on and so on. Whatever, you know, is stopping you, whatever is hindering you from actually manifesting what you want, don't let that stop you. Do not let that stop you. Never feel like you don't have enough education to get to a certain point in life, because is education good? Yes. If you want to get an education, by all means, but you don't always have to have an education, or you don't always have to have the actual necessary resources. You become the resource. How about that? You become the resource. You become the person that other people want to network with. But you just have to start with imagining. You have to start with the visualization, and then you have to do. So once you do all that, just put it all in your scripting journal, visualize it, meditate on it, sit and just kind of absorb the energy, absorb the energy, the positive energy, and you'll be able to start to feel that situation that you want. You'll start to feel that dream life. You'll start to feel that dream car. You'll start to feel that dream person that you've always dreamed about having. You'll start to feel it, and slowly and each and every day you'll see that it's getting closer to you. You'll start manifesting it. You'll start seeing your angel numbers coming to you, and your angels are going to start saying this, that, and the other. You will know. I promise you, you will know. But it starts with visualization. So if you feel like that, if you feel like you don't, if you feel like you can't do it, if you feel like you don't have what you need to get to whatever point it is in life that you want to get to, or that you're trying to manifest, I challenge you to just try visualization for at least a week. Try it for a week, and I would say give yourself about 20 minutes of visualization. And even if you don't do 20, do 10. If you can't do 10, do 5. And if you have that moment where you feel like, in that moment where you're visualizing or you're dreaming or whatever the case may be, and you have that negative thought, instantly switch it over to a positive thought. Enter in a positive affirmation while you're doing your visualization time or your meditating time, and that negativity tries to come into your life. Hit it with a affirmation. I am successful. I am a business owner. I am loved. I am beautiful. Whatever it is, just insert a positive affirmation, and then you go right back to your visualization. Don't stop because you have a negative thought. Don't stop because a negative energy just tried to overcome you and feel like you can't do it. That's what I did. I promise you that's what I did, and it worked for me. I probably am the queen of visualization now, okay? Because I can be in a moment where it's like random. Like if I'm riding in the car and I'm not driving, I'll just close my eyes and I'll just start visualizing my dream life. I'll just start visualizing my dream car. I'll just start, and I would be so super detailed about what I want. And when I visualize, let me go into this. When I visualize from me waking up in the morning, my entire day, from me brushing my teeth to me going in the kitchen making breakfast or whatever the case may be for that particular day. I visualize every single detail. Like I go into detail and I really put out like my dream life and how I am manifesting my life to be. Before I close out this video, I do kind of want to give you guys just a little bit of how I manifested some things in my life from visualizing. So you guys know that I do script. I do a lot of scripting. I write down everything. But one particular thing that I did do, and this was back when I was at my old apartment. This was back when I was manifesting my dream luxury apartment. In my journal, like I said, I write down specific things. I'm very detailed. So and I don't have my journal with me right now, but I remember what I wrote because I write it down every single day. Well, at that time I was writing that down every single day. But basically I would write down, how I wanted my day to start. I would of course start off with gratitude and say I'm so grateful, I'm so thankful to see another day, and then so on and so forth. But this one particular thing that I manifested that I scripted and I manifested in real life is me waking up, going to my kitchen, and y'all, like, the fact that it's so real is a little bit scary. The fact that when I actually did this, it was like deja vu. Like I already felt that situation. Like I've already been here before. Do you feel me? So I visualize myself waking up in the morning, doing my daily hygiene, stuff like that. And then I visualize myself going to my kitchen, my beautiful, big, huge kitchen with extra counter space because I did manifest that, and making myself a cup of coffee, and then going out to my patio, okay, and sitting and sipping my coffee and sitting out and watching and looking at my dream car. Okay. And although that might seem like a small manifestation to a lot of people, that actually was a lot to me, because at my old place I did have a balcony, but I was on the 3rd floor. the balcony situation was a little bit suspect, okay? Like, I didn't really feel safe when I was like out there, so I never made it cute, never did it up and, you know, put patio furniture and stuff like that, because we had a lot of squirrels. Squirrels were just, you know, they would just pop up and just be chilling. I wasn't interested in that. So it was very important that I was able to wake up in the morning time, sip my coffee, script in my journal. That was peace to me. That was something that made me feel good. And I'm doing that now. Not right now because it's cold outside, but in the summertime, I'm able to make my coffee, go sit out on my patio and script. I'm not looking at my dream car yet, but baby, it's coming. Oh, it's coming. It will be here soon, and it will be here when I least expect it. I'll have it when I least expect it, and I know that in my heart. I know that, and I've been getting signs that it's on the way, so stay tuned. But that's my little manifestation story. I did manifest being able to wake up and go into my kitchen, making coffee, and then going to actually sit out in my patio and be comfortable. I'm on the first floor now, so I'm comfortable with sitting on my patio and sipping my coffee in the morning and scripting. I literally wrote that down in my journal, and it happened. And like I said, I felt that moment. When I did it, I already felt that had happened before. Like I said, it was like deja vu, but that's because I visualized it so much. I felt that moment so much. I already knew what it felt like. I encourage you, I challenge you to try visualization if you have not tried it. And if you have and you feel like it hasn't worked for you, keep doing it. Don't stop. Don't feel like you can't do it because you always have a negative thought that tries to jump in and overtake you. You can overcome that negative thought. You can overcome that negative subconscious mind. Train your subconscious mind to become positive and to start believing what it is that your conscious mind believes, okay? When you get that under control, I promise you'll be able to manifest anything in this world that your heart desires. I really hope that this video helped you guys. I hope that you will take my challenge and visualize your dream life, or visualize whatever it is that your heart is desiring, and always make sure that you feel it. If you don't feel it, just keep doing it. Keep visualizing over and over and over and over again until you're able to feel that moment. And even after you're able to feel that moment, continue to visualize it until you have whatever it is that you're manifesting in your life. So that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you comment down below. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe to my channel, because I will be dropping content like this all year, okay? So make sure you do that. Make sure you comment down below if you have any video ideas that you want me to touch on. I pretty much have experienced everything in this manifesting, law of attraction, you know, situation. So I can pretty much help you with a lot. So just let me know if I missed something and you wanted to know. Comment down below. Like I said, I'm always answering comments, I'm always answering questions, always responding. So do that. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being a part of Unique Nation. If you have already subscribed, we are really growing. The family is growing, and I'm so happy and I'm so excited. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.